Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another Stellaris Console Edition video where the galaxy has turned into an all-you-can-eat buffet for the Prethrin Scourge. I think the Jackass Pact will be the next empire to be wiped off the map by the Scourge. But meanwhile, down here in our space, the Haven Commonwealth is continuing to shrink. The League of Valchaux is continuing to shrink. The derp have not been impacted by all this just yet, but they will be, I'm sure, and I just hope I live long enough to see it happen. You can see a bunch of red exclamation points marking systems where there was enemy activity, we know, but we don't know for sure they're still around there, but I think it's a safe bet. Meanwhile, in our main system of Iraglia, I am trying to rebuild my fleet. And I've got some defenses here. We've got two colonized worlds. Both of them have spaceports with weapons on them. And then we have a defensive fortress in orbit. And we also have our fleet. But rebuilding the fleet was slowed down because of something that I noticed in the last video, but I didn't talk about. But my mineral production went very negative for a while, which obviously slowed down the rebuilding of the fleet, but also slowed down upgrading buildings and things like that. So I had to sell energy credits to the merchant aliens, and I had to drain the resources from my sectors, but obviously I'm losing sectors and I'm losing mining stations and all that. So my income's just been dropping on its own, but I was able to research some technology that let me upgrade my mineral output. I had to wait for my sectors to do that on their own, but you can see I eventually, in this little clip here, went from -9 to -1, and then there just went to 0. So it fluctuates, but I'm not as in such bad shape with the minerals as I was. So that crisis has been averted, but we are, of course, in the middle of a much bigger crisis where we're being eaten by the swarm. You can see my little blue blob of space there in the upper left-hand corner is shrinking. And things just generally aren't going well. The Scourge are continuing to just kind of cruise through my space at will. And they've mostly just been kind of sporadically destroying mining stations and research stations, but lately, of course, they have been also destroying some spaceports and occupying some planets and just slowly shrinking my space. I wish this little fleet would fly through Iraglia, but for whatever reason, the AI are ignoring Iraglia. I don't know if that's on purpose, because they know I'm building some stuff up there, or if it's just a quirk of the AI, but for whatever reason, they're not flying through my main system. And you can see that little blue blob of space is going. It's going. And it's gone. We've officially lost another star system. And there goes a bunch of Scourge ships probably on their way to the Valchaux. But you can see here most of the activity is actually up there in the upper left-hand corner of the galaxy, up near the cloud, and the Bok and the Jackass Pact are down to one star system now. You can see. Actually, I'll zoom in here a little bit, get you a better look. The actually have some space on the other side of the Bok, and they're out there in kind of an arm of the galaxy on their own, so they'll probably survive a little while longer than the Jackass will. And when the Jackass are gone, then the Prt and the Haven Commonwealth will be the last surviving members of the Harmonious League. The Bok Bok and the Val Show ended their rivalry right there, and then they got into a defensive pact. And then not too long after that, the Derp Coalition declared war on the High Kingdom of Jernast, which I had never heard of up until this very moment. So let's take a look and see where they are on the map. I'm guessing they were a pre-sentient species that ascended and then started doing their own thing. Yeah, they're over there on the extreme western side of the derp space, and I have a feeling they won't last much longer.
Enemy troops landing.
But never mind that. We've got our own problems. Enemy troops are landing on one of my planets here. And I guess the AI that was governing the sector for me, I guess they built all these troops. I don't remember building these troops. Maybe I did. I really don't remember. But over time I have upgraded my troops. I've gotten technology that gave them more health and made them do more damage, and we defeated the invasion right there. So that was cool. I decided to reward them by giving them a general. And I couldn't give them very many fortifications, but I gave 2 of the garrisons hunter-killer drones, and then I gave another 2 garrisons concrete fortifications. I should probably be doing this on all of my planets, but of course, being kind of stupid about this game still, I haven't done this. And I've been trying to rebuild my fleet, so I've been focusing on that. But, you know, at some point in the game I should have done this, especially when the Scourge started getting close, but I didn't. My mistake. I didn't do it. So you can see some activity down near us, but it's still mostly up there in the left-hand corner for a while. I feel sorry for the Prt. And here's another surprise. I didn't even realize that there were any remnants of the, in theory, still in the galaxy, but there they are. They were, anyway. They're gone now. And now you can see the League of Val show space is shrinking rapidly. And then suddenly we got a call from our old friends, the Derp.
War has been declared against us.
They have declared war against us because clearly the problem with the Scourge is just not important enough. They want to declare war on us. So I think I'm going to leave off here. This video has covered like 9 years, I think, of game time. There's really not much going on. So hopefully these videos aren't getting boring. But we'll leave off here for now and pick it up here in the next video. And as always, thanks very much for watching.